Red Hot Chili Peppers, 107 Meridian FM. You're listening to the Meridian Sports Show with Tom and Jay. Now, Jay, we have a very special guest in the studio.
Yeah, first guest of the night, and got some instruments with them as well.
Yes, please welcome to the show. I'm delighted to have you guys on. Anna Howie.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. It's the first time, I mean, we've known each other for quite a while now.
Yep.
Been meaning to have you on the show for ages.
Keep bumping into you at random gigs
I know,
and stuff.
and I keep asking you to come on the show, and you keep saying no, and then I finally wrangled you on here.
I was desperate, and I needed the money.
How are you? How's it going?
Yeah, it's good, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got music coming from all different angles. It's fabulous, yeah.
So, Anna, if you haven't heard, she's the local... what's the word?
I don't know.
Local
I'm a bit scared. What is the word?
Leave your hanging there,
Oh,
Tom.
musical treasure, that's
music,
nice.
bringing the delights of music throughout. If you were at this year's Lingfest, you would have seen a headline, the inaugural Meridian acoustic stage.
That was really fun.
That was. Jay and I hosted
What a
that
great
event.
day that was.
Yeah, it was such a
Hot
good day.
but a great day.
Yeah, really
It was good. It
fab.
was amazing. I mean, if you weren't at the event, we had our first Meridian stage at Lingfest, which will return next year as well. And Anna headlined a stage for us, and you really... It was a very small stage next to an enormous stage, and we thought, oh no, we're always going to be competing with the massive main stage.
Yeah.
But by the time you rocked around to headline, everyone was over. It started from children sitting on hay bales to suddenly like a 60s loving. People were swelling their lighters. People were loving it.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, it was lovely to watch everybody on that stage. I think the little stage are sometimes the best ones.
It was.
I had to say that. But it was really great. And like you say, by the time the sort of evening kicked in and everyone had a few beers, it was even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you come again next year?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Excellent. First bookings.
Scoop here on the Meridian Sports Show. So, Anna, you're also known in the local area for hosting the wonderful Hop Yard sessions.
Yeah.
So, could you please tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so if you haven't ever been, then why not? But it's at the Hop Yard in Forest Row, which is a lovely venue. And it's a singer-songwriter showcase, happens once a month on the second Thursday. And I just meet lots of singer-songwriters on my travels around, and I ask them to come and play, and usually they do, which is really fab. So we have 3 different artists each time, one headliner. And this Thursday, we've got 3 really fabulous people. I've put a post on Facebook, and underneath everyone's just keeps saying what a fabulous lineup, because it's such a good 3. But a lady called Dominique, young girl who's a keyboard player, songwriter, has just come back from America, just released her first single. She's really fabulous, and it's her first time there. Then we've got Jack Bowden, it's his second time there, and he's, again, a young lad, really just so talented. He mostly writes songs, he would say this himself, about going out.
Right, okay.
So if you can imagine that, there are lots of... he's got some fantastic songs, lyrics, and he's really great. And then headlining, we've got Broken Bones Matilda, it's their second time back. And they're an Americana duo. They're actually husband and wife duo, and possibly the coolest husband and wife setup I've ever seen. And they just write fantastic songs. They've just been on tour. Got several singles out. Check them out online. They've got some brilliant videos as well.
Yeah, so that's this coming Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
This coming Thursday. Starts at 8. Totally free.
Yeah. Free entry?
Free entry. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I have to say, from experience, I've been to a few of these, and they really are wonderful events, which you don't really get much of that kind of thing in the local area. It's the kind of the thing you would expect to pay a good amount of money for, getting a babysitter for, going all the way to Brighton and then missing the last train, and it's close. It's in the local area, and the 3 actually get every time I've been. They've been top notch, like stellar performances. Yeah,
well, I really do try and get some great people, some unusual people, and because it's such a lovely place to play, people are really keen to come, so it's not difficult.
I mean, if you haven't been to the venue itself is a really nice pub with good food and good drink. But
just got a good vibe about it all, and people like coming and playing there.
So how long has that been going on for now, the Hop Yard sessions?
Well, I know it's your second birthday, but I was thinking this. I think it might be nearly ours.
Are you trying to steal our thunder?
Well, we're going to have dancing girls and balloons and cake and everything. No, I'm
just
not.
trying to outdo us now.
I'm gonna.
We have dancing girls here in the studio. You just can't see them. And balloons.
Yeah, that's why it's so hot, right? So I think it must be nearly 2 years.
Wow.
But it's flown by.
And so
what
kind of inspired you to do that? Was it just a lack of that scene or that outlet in the area?
Well, do you know what? I think the music scene locally is quite good. You know, there's lots of people putting loads of hours in and running good nights, like Dave Phillips and 2205 Promotions and, you know, all those people who are also running great nights. But yeah, I just wanted to, I was sort of in my brain that I wanted to do this, and I was just waiting for the right venue to come up. And then when the Hop Yard opened full time, it was like I had a meeting with them kind of in the first week, and they're great, really hot on live music. I have it all the time there, and they just were looking for someone to kind of run this kind of night. So yeah, it all just fell into place.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the Hop Yard sessions every second Thursday of the month at the Hop Yard in Forest Row. I've been there a few times myself, and it is genuinely, I mean, it is a good night out. But Anna, let's talk about you then. So you are obviously a musician.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about your musical career, I guess, and then also what's kind of going on now. So how long have you been performing?
So I've been performing since, you know, at school. I was always wheeled out to do the solos and that kind of thing. And then I sort of fell into working with different bands and so on. So I kind of worked as a function singer for a really long time, for about 20 years. Yeah. And so that was singing other people's songs. And then I kind of got a bit of a taste for writing my own stuff. And so for about the last probably 10 years, I've kind of been writing my own stuff. I've made 2 albums. And I'm just actually about to go to Nashville in February to record my new EP, which is really exciting.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Nashville. What a place to go.
Yeah, I've never been, and it's time.
You've never been at all?
No.
So wow. And to record an EP as well. That's the dream, isn't it?
Fantastic producer called Bob Britt. So I'm very excited.
That's going to be great.
About that, yeah.
How did that come about?
So I've got a friend in Nashville. He's kind of a mentor. He's a songwriter. He's written for an awful lot of big names, and so I have kind of long chats with him. And he, I was planning to write an EP, and he just said, "You need to come and do it here." And so that's what's happening. February.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet
really
you can't wait.
Yeah.
I know. I've always wanted to go myself, but to actually record an album there will be amazing. Do you think you'll come back and you'll have, you know, the boots and the cowboy hat and with the accent?
I was actually at a seminar the other day where a guy from Nashville was talking, and one of the first things he said was, "Please don't do that. Please don't. When you do come out to Nashville, please resist." But he wasn't just talking to me; he meant everyone. But he said, "Please resist the temptation to, you know, wear it." He said, "Nobody dresses like that anymore." I'm going to be very disappointed if they don't.
I was just going to say.
I am going to be. I'm going to send you photos of all the people.
They did it in the Nashville series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. No, I expect you to come back full cowgirl.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Isn't it right? Kylie's just come back from recording an album in Nashville. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I read that.
Didn't realise you were hot on the Kylie Goss, Jay.
Well, you know, I get the monthly newsletter through my email. So
Kylie Weekly.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
No, nothing wrong with that. I just didn't see you as a Kylie fan. Nothing wrong with that, of course.
Her album is full on country.
Really?
Yeah, she swung right around the other way.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right.
So you learned something new, Tom?
I did indeed. So what are your influences at the moment then? Because I guess you've had a wide range of influences throughout your career, but what you're digging now?
There are loads of people I love. I mean, it's really interesting what's going on at the minute, because there's lots of the country scene in this country is actually really quite hot at the moment. You know, they've got new festivals like Black Deer Fest and Long Road Fest, which are starting up and doing brilliantly well because people have actually got quite a taste for it. And it's partly because of bands like the Shires and Ward Thomas and the Wandering Hearts, bands like that. Yeah. But also it's because the crossover with pop is quite hot. You hear quite a lot of stuff in the charts, like Maren Morris' song and all that sort of thing, which are a real combination of the two. So some people like that, some people don't. Some people, real traditionalists, think it's all wrong. But obviously, a lot of the people who usually like pop are kind of listening to stuff that they maybe wouldn't otherwise listen to. So I kind of like the more traditional stuff. There's a lady called Ashley McBride who's doing brilliantly well at the minute, and she's really come up through the scene. And she's American, but she's come up through the scene just gigging her butt off. She's done if you look at her YouTube channel or whatever, she's just done every backwater, tiny little venue, and now she's absolutely rocking it, and she's really great. I love her. So I'm listening to her a lot. There's another hardcore country woman called Sonia Lee who's fabulous, who I really like listening to. But, I've got things on Spotify, and there's just not enough time, is there, to listen to everything?
Definitely not.
Is there anything that's inspired you to write a song, or a way to work around a song that's just been completely left of field, that's not been in kind of folk country, something that's just inspired you in a completely bizarre way?
I do love it all, I lovely. I'll be listening to Bowie one minute, and then I'll be listening to some kind of trancey thing the next, and I really sort of enjoy it all. And I'm not sure where the songs come from. I don't know. I sometimes question it myself, that there's something funny going on in my head. I don't know where they come from, but I just know that I'm listening to stuff all the time, and I love the country scene. I love it. Nashville's going to be fascinating.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, you're listening to 107 Meridian FM, the Meridian Sports Show with Tom and Jay. In studio with us live is Anna Howie. She's promoting the Hop Yard sessions, which happen every second Thursday of the month at the Hop Yard in Forest Row. That, of course, means it is this week. This Thursday was 3 excellent acts, so do get yourself down there. It's free entry, 8 p.m. this Thursday in Forest Row at the Hop Yard. Just check it out. Honestly, I've been there many times, and it's a really, really good night out. Right, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because Anna will be performing live in studio for us after this.
Fantastic Broken Bones Matilda there with Holy Man, and they'll be playing at the Hop Yard sessions this Thursday. So we got Anna Howie in the studio, about to play us some live music, haven't we, Tom?
Yes, we do. I'm very excited to have Anna in the studio playing live for us here on 107 Meridian FM, the Meridian Sports Show, here with An Idiot's Guide to Love. Let's hear it for Anna Howie.
Thought I'd write an idiot's guide to love, to help you get with it, and I filled it with tables and colored pictures, so it's easy to read it. I've highlighted lines like you let me down, and all the time a manuscript that just might fix it. The pages took me ages, but I didn't know what else to do. So I thought I'd write an idiot's guide to love, and leave it by the bedside, 'cause I've tried all the tricks I can't think of to get this damn thing right. And you will say we don't need it, but you'd better believe it. Gospel truth is to keep this love alive. We need an idiot's guide. I thought I'd write an idiot's guide to love. Chapters 1 to 3 cover all the times you didn't listen, 'cause you were talking over me. We never hold hands like a PDAs. Chapters 4 to 8 in this Bible for love survival. The pages took me ages, but I didn't know what else to do. So I thought I'd write an idiot's guide to love and leave it by the bedside, 'cause I've tried all the tricks I can think of to get this damn thing right. You will say we don't need it, but you'd better believe it. Gospel truth is to keep this love alive. We need an idiot's guide. You're so thick-skinned I can't get through. You make sitting down and talking the hardest thing to do. So I thought I'd write an idiot's guide to love, leave it by the bedside, 'cause I've tried all the tricks I can think of to get this damn thing right. You will say we don't need it, but you'd better believe it. Gospel truth is to keep this love alive. We need an idiot's guide.
Anna Howie live there on
Fantastic.
107 Meridian FM.
Really good.
Thank you so
very
much. An Idiot's Guide to Love.
Yeah, my husband loves that one.
Yeah.
It's his favourite one.
Yeah.
He's like, oh God.
Fantastic sound in the studio.
It really did. It was.
Yeah, I hope it came across really well on radio.
Oh, it sounded great. Yeah, it sounded wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. No, thank you guys so much for doing that on our second birthday, no less.
I know,
as well. What a treat!
I know.
What a treat for us.
Yeah, fab. Happy
Massive
birthday.
treat. Thank you very much.
So, is that a new song, or is that a
That's a really new song.
Yeah.
Actually, we've probably only done it about a couple of times, haven't we? Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, so it's really new, and it is going to be on my new EP.
excellent?
In fact, just a little. I think my new EP might be called "An Idiot's Guide to Love" because it kind of covers all sorts of monsters.
Really good title. I like that. Yeah,
So, it'll be recorded soon in Nashville,
Yeah.
of all places.
Yeah.
So, we look forward to that. Well, Anna, thank you so much for finally coming on the Meridian
Oh, it's been
Sports Show.
lovely.
Before you go, though, we can't let you leave without quizzing you a little bit on sport.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, Wayne Rooney coming back to the England squad after 18 months out
Yeah.
for a charity game. I mean, it's an absolute... It's a farce, or
travesty.
you think it's a travesty?
Oh, no, it's
brilliant.
brilliant. I was trying to read your eyes then.
Tom, that's evil.
I'm kidding. Is there any sporting knowledge that I can get out of it?
Not without an awful lot of time and thinking.
No. Okay.
I
am, of course, kidding.
No.
I am kidding. Well, no, we really appreciate you. You're always welcome. We welcome anyone on the Meridian Sports Show. You don't need
Definitely,
to know
we're a
about
music
sports.
and sports show, so
Yeah, that's true,
it
actually.
fits.
Our name is very misleading, the Meridian Sports Show. It does put a load of people off. And then they hear us talking about it and think, oh, it's that kind of show. Okay.
Yeah, it's that kind of show where anything goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, don't forget to check out the Hop Yard sessions this week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Free entry. You can catch 3 wonderful live acts. It's all arranged by Anna. It's a wonderful evening out in Forest Row this Thursday, and it's every second Thursday of the month. Anna, once again, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
having us.
Cool, what an absolute pleasure. Right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're still here celebrating our second birthday with Meridian FM. We've been on this on the airwaves here every Tuesday night for 2 years. Can you believe it, Jay?
It's gone past so quickly, a bit like that clock in the other room.
Yeah, there's a weird haunted clock in the office that's just spinning, and it's
It's
reminding
just
us of our
literally spinning.
mortality because the time is just going so
Yeah, we'll have our
fast.
third birthday while we're here in the studio, I think, the way that's
So,
going.
by the way it's going,
Yeah.
because we'll be continuing our celebrations with the wonderful Mark Coxon from Comedy Beats, friend of the show. He will be on very soon, and he'll be talking all sorts of football action with us, and many more as well, promoting his upcoming Comedy Beats event in Lingfield. So don't go anywhere, we've got plenty more coming up after this.